Hello. This is not a Roblox rant. I'm just doing this because I want to do an obby, and so way too easy. Let's get a different obby. If I search for Megabot Bobby, so it'll just, I don't know how long this story is gonna be, but this is a story that I want to tell you guys. So there is this one part of time. It was like a month ago, and this story is how I got my new suits. But so there's this friend, and I met him in person. Actually, he's like one of my friends. Okay, he's like one of my friends I met in person. And actually, I met him through in person. Actually, somehow. But yeah, then I met him. But then when we've been like 2 months of friends, maybe, he's like, "Oh, hey, we should go to the creek." I knew this was not a good idea. And I was like, let me go ask my dad. I go back inside and I'm like, hey, can we go to the creek? That's what my person said. And then he literally was just like, oh, yeah. But he was literally just like, oh, yes, your dad said yes. And I was like, yeah. And then we go in the creek. This is one my dad told me about poison ivy. And I'm like, nope, too late. We're already in it. Too late. We're already in it. So then I just had to pray I didn't get poison ivy. And then we're walking. My friend is like, okay, I fish here. And like, bro, you should have just went to another place to go fish. I'm like, bruh. And he was kind of rage baiting me. So, yeah. And then, little do I know, the next blink I take, he's taking us to a place, and guess what it had? It had thorns. Yeah, literal thorns. What the heck? Okay. Well then, I'm like, my dad's like, no, we should go back. And I'm like, yeah. And my friend is just like, no, actually, you should stay here, bro. I'm gonna find my fishing rod. And also, he did find his fishing rod. And also, he fished up a tadpole. And he's like, bro, I catch the fish. And I'm like, bro, that's not a fish, it's a tadpole. It's still growing up to be a frog. But, yeah. And then, little do you know, next scene, I feel like I'm in a Gravity Falls episode because he literally fell down a hill. It was like, I don't know, maybe a feet tall, and it was a log. And he's like, okay, come down here. And I was like, I stepped down there, but then my dad got me up, and he said, no, you aren't going down there. And like, yeah, bro, I shouldn't have. But then, next moment, my dad, he's just like, nope, we're heading back. But guess what? We didn't know the way back. Only my friend did. Only our friend did. So then, our friend is like, wait for me. And then we're like, no. And I'm like, wait for him. But then the dad is like, no. And then he just keeps, And then he keeps screaming at us. And we were lost at that point. We were lost for like 2 minutes. Yeah. And I was like, I felt like I felt like I was just in a Gravity Falls episode. And then he says, "Hey, you might have poison ivy." I'm like, "What?" And then I check my legs. Oh, guess what? They're so scratched up. They burn. They like literally hurt so much. Stupid thorns. And then I have I have I have those bleeding things for a long time. And then I didn't see him for like about a month. I got worried about him, but I met him again. We played pretty recently, and we're probably gonna play soon. Um, Probably some game outside, because we don't really play Roblox, anything out there. We just kind of hang out outside, play tag, which honestly really nice. So yeah, if you guys think I'm a bot, I have a real life outside of YouTube. So honestly, yeah. But that's all. And yeah, that's how I got my new shoes. Because guess what? My shoes were like so muddy. I'm not kidding. They were literally covered in mud. If I look at a single place, covered in mud. Oh, and my legs, they were burning. And yet, I did not see my friend. At that point, I thought I genuinely lost my friend, and I was like, no. I also, that night, I had a dream that he went missing. I was scared for a bit, but then I know it was just a dream, so yeah, that's good. But then, one last time, he told me to go to the creek again. I'm like, no, I can't go to the creek. I'm not going to. I'm not going to. Reminder, this was all in summer, and reminders that he is younger than me. Like, what the? How does he? And also, reminder that he didn't bring his parents. Like, bro, he didn't even bring his parents. Like, he wanders out there in the creek alone. And the funny thing is that he, like, when my dad goes outside every bit, he talks to my dad. And there was one time he was talking, and then he's like, "Well, I gotta stop talking. I gotta go put out a What? What did you just say? You gotta put out a fire? A literal fire? Oh, okay, where's your parents, bro? Like, genuinely. Where is his parents? He goes outside every time, and he never has his parents. And also, reminder that he digs up earthworms, and that's why he goes to the creek to feed them to the fish. To the literal fish. And he sees what fish will win the earthworms. Like, bro. And then, like, this is different from the story I was telling. But then, he says, "Oh yeah, yeah, you could say I got a pet literal fish from the creek." What do you mean? Anyways, that's the end of the story now. I'm probably just yapping, but yeah, that's how weird he is. Not being mean, not saying like weird, but like not mean weird, but like, where are your parents at, bro? I mean, when I go outside, my parents always come with me, but that's all for today's, maybe not today, but for now, that's all of the podcast right now. Or not a podcast, why did I say podcast? Just a story time that I like to give. Honestly, I really like giving it because it's honestly taking a break from the subject thingy and just talking with y'all. So honestly, it's better than dealing with a subject situation. So I'll go see you guys on the Chantsmith or maybe the collab. We have to continue the collab. Me and Nico fan do because he didn't show up at 5 or 4 in his time, but like, yeah. Oh, I understand what these guys are trying to make me do. Do you really think I need to do that? Oh! Okay. Bam. That's what you gotta do, guys. That's called wall hopping. It's honestly kind of hard to do, but yeah, that's the end of story time. Bye. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.